Hello friends. Now let us take up the ninth project in our PFG series. The task of this project is preparing and printing the areas of a room. Actually, this project is having a specialty. After this PFG, we enter into a different phase of a fast track program. In that, the first project is this, based on this. There you may not believe that 100 plus lines project you develop, the multi-level project you develop. That's why what I suggest you is focus more on this. This is the base. However, this I am going to explain there. Don't worry about that. However, you may not believe that. Just you are not even 3 days old in programming. You are going to develop 100 plus lines project formally. You think like a professional and work like a professional. Believe me and proceed. Okay. Now, let us print the dimensions of a room. For that, you see the first, as I told you, first to see the output. This explains to you, demonstrate what your program should generate. Here, of course, simple program. A room name we are giving. It's a length, a breadth, and height we are giving as input, and we have to calculate floor area of room and four walls area of the room. Okay, in this context, a few things I have to tell you. Actually, whenever you are writing programs, you write unit. What is the unit? Actually, length, breadth, and height are in feet. And as far as area is concerned, it is in square feet. You can write SFT. Feet, you simply write FT. And this one, SFT. Sometimes we have to calculate cubic feet, CFT. Like that, first write units. Actually, most college students never care for that. Actually, that represents their ignorance. Whenever you are writing any value, it units. It may be rupees, it may be feet, it may be centimeters, it may be square feet, or it may be cubic feet. Every time you have to write the units, whatever value you write, the corresponding units you have to write, and you find the short form of that. Don't write a complete thing and all that. It is lengthy, it disturbs your format also. Always find short form for that, and don't forget that. Actually, as I told you already, whenever a professional programmer appraises your program, you feel that your program is 100% correct. But if you don't write units and the output is not in a format and all that, and if you don't, your marks are discounted. That's why these are small things, but unlike college students, you write the unit and write the output in a specific format. Okay. Now, if you say that normally in colleges and all that, just areas they calculate, but here the professional program, however, it may be small. The room name, it may be drawing room, it may be bedroom, it may be study room, it may be kitchen room, whatever the name of the room, that you write. Here we are writing drawing room, and thereafter length, breadth, and height we write. And here also common sense is represented. Actually, drawing room, normal drawing room dimensions you give 20, 15, 10 I give. Some people, some students I just have seen out of as they like they give 50, 30, 20 like that. That type of drawing room might be there, but only thing is you take into consideration normal one. And one more thing, where everywhere common sense is required. Length, breadth. Generally, breadth should be lesser than length. That you have to take into consideration. Height. As far as height is concerned, one principle you have to follow. In a house, all rooms are having same height. Length, breadth might be changed, but height of all rooms in a building are same. That point you have to understand. If you give in a same building different rooms, different heights if you are giving means it represents that you don't have common sense. That's why you must remember one thing. This domain is totally unique. Whenever somebody sees your program, he can diagnose you. If he is a professional programmer, he can diagnose you and what you know, what you do not know, whether you have discipline or not, whether you have common sense or not. All that is appraised simply by seeing your program. That's why whatever practices I am explaining to you, all the practice you take it as mandatory and implement in our program in order to be evaluated as a professional programmer. Now first write the comment, that is a program to prepare and print the areas of a room. Okay, thereafter 4 input values are there: room name, length, breadth and height. As far as room name is concerned, that is a string, don't worry about that. As far as length, breadth and height are concerned, actually I have taken as int. If you want to take them, you need not take int, because all room length may not be exact round figures. So if you want, you can take feet also, for the sake of, sorry, float also. Here for the sake of simplicity I have taken int. So within int function you have to write input function. Okay, then thereafter we come to processing. Actually processing here, floor area and 4 walls area, that is floor area, the formula is length into breadth. 4 walls area, 2 into height into length plus breadth, within brackets you have to write. The most unfortunate thing I observed is even engineering guys of final year do not know simple formula. We learnt within schooling, within 6th class, 7th class, we learnt. The unfortunate thing is I found many engineering guys are equivalent do not know simple formula. What they did in school, I didn't know that, but we should not be in that category. Of course, past we cannot change. Hereafter, whatever dimensions you are calculating and all that, it should know the formula. That formula you have to apply. And the good practice is, if you write the formula as a comment, then it is easily understandable to others who are reading your program. So, in this manner, input section and the process section, you write. Actually, here, how many variables are there? Totally I forgot to do that. 6 variables are there. In that 4 input variables, 2 output variables. 4 input variables we are reading values in input section, and 2 output variables we are calculating in the processing section. They are floor area and walls floor area. This is a very important point. You may get a doubt. Walls floor area. Actually, any variable name you give, any name, it is called identifier. Digit should not be a first character. Digit should not be, that's why walls 4 I have taken, and no symbol should be used except underscore symbol. That point also you have to remember. Now, let us see the output section. As I told you already, there are 10 lines in that. You take every line and write printf statement, and one more thing, lines are horizontal lines. Instead of drawing dashes and all that, you use the parameter what I told you, print 20, like that you write. Already explained to you. Whatever techniques I explained to you, all that you strictly follow. That's good. You get sufficient practice. So, and one more time I am telling you, length, breadth and height are in feet, and the areas are in square feet, SFT, that you write. Finally, you see the output also. First 4 values are entering, and in the output you see how nicely it is presented. You see where we are writing units, that is feet, square feet also, that you observe. That is always good. You need not specially make experiments. Whatever I follow and all that, those are tested experiments that you can follow. Otherwise, if you want to write differently, you write that.